Well, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Dwayne. I'm actually going on like a little chill ride. Well, not really a chill ride. I'm going to get some coffee, but I'm a ride. It always said my damn tire pressure is fucking wonky. I'm gonna go get some coffee, man. I'm gonna take this time, enjoy me a little ride, man, a little chill ride, man. I'm gonna go down to Midtown. I think that's what they call it. They call it Midtown, not downtown. I'm going to Midtown. And I'm gonna go ahead and get me a little coffee from this from the bank or whatever they call it. So that's where I'm gonna head to. I haven't really been riding that often, man, and it makes my nerves bad, man. I love getting on this bike. I actually wanted to talk about riding, man. Everybody's got like viewpoints on riding and stuff like that, so damn, everybody's going the way I'm going. I like to rip this little spot right here, but nevertheless, I wanted to talk about what your first bike should be. And mostly I'm going to be going based off of my experience and kind of where my riding journey has brought me to. So I've been riding since 2020. 2020 is whenever I bought my first personal motorcycle. It was a 2013 Harley Davidson V-Rod. It was a V-Rod, bro. I was out there ripping it on a V-Rod, man. You know what's crazy is whenever I first got that bike, I actually almost crashed it. Because I didn't know body position. I didn't know how to turn on a motorcycle. All I knew was how to go straight. And going straight isn't a bad thing. Like yeah, you can learn how to go straight. Like going straight is good, whatever, right? But knowing how to turn this shit, man, knowing how to use your body and use your pressure on your arms to get it to go how you want it to go is like super important. And I actually almost got into an accident my first day owning that bike, or not even owning a bike yet. I was actually going to go pick up the check for the bike, and he had said, yeah, man, if you're buying a bike, you can ride it to the bank. And so I was like, all right, cool. We get to the bank, man. I get the check. I'm on my way back to the guy. I was out in North Carolina at this time. I was going out towards, I forget where I was actually heading to. But I'm coming back on the highway, and I'm with one of my boys. He's got a bike. We're riding to go and get his check for this motorcycle, and bro, I almost crashed it on the way to go get a guy a check because I didn't know how to use my body or how I should apply pressure with my hands to turn the bike. And so we're going in this turn, and I had target fixation. I wasn't, using my hands right to like turn the bike, whatever the case may be. God damn it! I wanted to hit this little spot right here, man. This is a good little spot. But almost ran off the road because I was literally going straight. I wanted to turn, but I'm going straight. And so target fixation, my eyes was locked in, straight ahead, looking at the impending obstacle, you know. And I almost lost. I could have probably died doing that one, I ain't gonna lie. Because I didn't have any gear on. All I had was like a helmet and some mechanics gloves, right? And then I want to say either it was the same day I bought the bike or the day after. I ended up getting into an accident one night, at night. I just knew it was at night. I don't know if it was the day after I bought the bike or that night I bought the bike, but I ended up getting into an accident with the bike, right? Not knowing what the hell I'm doing, right? I ended up grabbing all front brake in this, because I was coming up to a light, and yeah, it took off. I'm like head full of steam type shit going, and my boy made it the light, but me, I was like, no, never mind, I'm gonna stop. I shouldn't have stopped. I should have kept on fucking going. That's not what now I do that. Like if a light, because the light changed so quick. Like it was green, yellow, then red, quick. And so it threw me off. It threw me for a loop. I was like, man, I might not make it. I'm gonna just go ahead and stop. And whenever I went to go stop, bro, I grabbed all front brake. Not even thinking about grabbing the rear at all. So the rear end kicked out from underneath me, and there I went, bro. I was on the ground rolling. I had like 3rd-degree burns or something like that, bro. It was bad, bro. I almost lost my nipple too, because that shit fucked me up. That shit fucked me up, bro. But yeah, it fucked me up pretty good. The bike was somewhat okay. That was the first accident with that bike, I ain't gonna lie to you. I still miss that thing though. I love V-Rods. I love V-Rods. Like, there's a guy out there in Atlanta that like customizes them or builds them up to actually be cool, like cooler than what they are. And he sells them for like 15. And I'm like, man, I low-key wanna get a bike from him. You know, but I digress. The bike was still okay. It started to have like valve cover leaks, but I mean, to be expected, I think, you know. And like the back brake, ironically, was broken, so I didn't have a back brake no more at all after the accident. And so I don't have a back brake at all, man. And so whenever I ended up somewhat recovering, because my boy was like, man, hey, get out here, dog. You got to get back on the bike, man. You got to get back on the bike. Alvarez, Christian, bro, I love you for that, bro. Because now here I am. I'm ripping and running on bikes all the time now. But nevertheless, I ended up dropping the bike whenever I first tried to get back onto it. Ended up dropping the bike. Didn't even go nowhere. I just dropped it, right? So I'm like, I'm sketched out. I'm scared. I didn't get back on the bike at all that day. And then I got back on the bike, crashed it again. Maybe like a month or 2-3 months later. It was really bad. That one was bad. I wasn't going fast. I was only going like 40 miles an hour. But because of the object that I hit, this lady had brake checked me and my buddy Christian, my buddy Alvarez. And so we ran into the back of her, broke the handlebars on the bike. The subframe of the V-Rod was cracked. It was a whole bunch of shit, man. So, long story short, that bike ended up, it should have gotten totaled, but the guy, the hood mechanic I went to, that I want to say ass nigga, because he ended up taking like $9,000, or never mind. It was $9,000, but it was some kind of sufficient amount of money and it would have fixed the bike, would have brought it back to brand new and all of that shit. I probably still own that bike, honestly, because I honestly love that bike. Love that bike, bro. V-Rods are sick, man. I ain't gonna lie. But nevertheless, he ended up not fixing the bike. I think he scrapped it out or sold it or just kept the money and like just threw the bike away. And this was like during the time I was getting ready to PCS to Hawaii, bro. So like I tried to go pick the bike up from him, incomplete or complete, you know. I didn't care. I just wanted the fucking bike back because I'm still paying on this. I had a note. I bought the bike for like $13,000 or $9,000. I bought it for like $9,000 or some shit like that, right? So I'm trying to get the bike back, bro. The nigga was not at his house. I tried to get the cops involved. It wasn't really much I could do. I was getting ready to leave. I'm like, man, fuck. So I ended up having to spend like another 2-3 years paying on this fucking bike, bro. It set me back so much financially. It really did fuck me, bro. So now I don't do shit like that at all, bro. If I can't fix it myself or bring it to a dealership and fix it, bro, I'm not doing it. I wanted to support like a local small business type dude, and you know what I'm saying, like, and he was official. It just he did shady shit, and that was the shady thing that he did was fuck me. That's what he did. So but yeah, I ended up having to pay for that shit. I ended up getting this bike and ended up laying this down. That ended up being like one of those things that it was like I could help it, but I couldn't have helped it type of things. That's a longer story. The bike was roughly like a month old at that point, and I ended up laying that down, bro. Like sometimes that shit still fucking hurts to say that I laid this bike down, honestly. But it is what it is. I did it. I still got her, you know. I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. Wink, wink. I don't know. I don't think it's a wink, wink. Don't. Damn, English. No wink, wink. I love this bike. It's got like almost 13,000 miles on it or some shit, or 14,000 miles on it almost. But I'm gonna pull up right on that shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to get some cool pictures. I know that bike. That guy goes to my gym. That Harley, hell yeah, brother. Man, oh God, that thing is fat, dude. But laid this bike down, and then I'm like, man, you know what? Man, I suck at riding. Or it really wasn't because I suck. I'm actually pretty good. I had one of my homeboys telling me, like, a little bit of backstory. I had a friend, bro, that would kind of thought that he was the bee's knees at riding, and a lot of our riding friends, they would see me ride, and I gotten good at riding, or really good at riding. Or my confidence in myself, and my skills, and my bike went through the roof, right? And so I'm over here ripping it on this bike, man, going fast, doing like hitting the twisties and shit like that, man. I'm going just doing shit that this other said person wasn't doing. And they was like, yeah, man, look on that bitch, man. Dwayne on that bitch. He out here on a yo-yo with that motherfucker. And you know, how's it going, man? Yeah, thank you. Yours too, brother. Yeah. In the moonlight. But what's up, brother?
It's gonna be a hot one today.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm getting out early. Yeah. But yep, ended up laying this bike down. All my friends said I was getting really good, and you know, it shows.
Cage for it?
What, this?
Yeah.
No.
You got sliders?
No.
No.
No, I'm raw dogging it. Yep, if it go down, it goes down.
Sliders for it or anything to protect the parent?
What?
Like on your frame?
On my frame? No, there's nothing on there.
No, I mean, I'm saying you didn't want to get that?
No, I didn't. I mean, I did.
Like a little stub?
So I did, but the ones I wanted, they don't really keep them in stock. Like they're hard to come by and they're pretty expensive. Yeah, arrow wings, downforce, all that stuff. Yeah.
Buddy had a fucking horror.
But all right, boss. You as well, man. But yeah, ended up got dang on. I lost my train of thought. Getting real good, all that stuff. But anyways, I say all of that to say, like, now I'm kind of at the point to where whenever it comes down to riding, I'm more so am worried about like my skills, building up my skills. And so that's some of the things that I feel like I missed whenever I went out to go buy this bike, the bike before this, the V-Rod. I missed out on like some key skills, you know, and which ended up being my demise, or being the demise to some of my skin, is because I was already laying the bikes down and losing my skin, you know. So I say this maybe for me, right? And this is kind of something that I'm looking into now, because I kind of want to get back. I want to go down in CCs, you know, and then start hitting the track with a smaller CC bike. Learn some key skills, some key, you know, techniques and so on and so forth. So I ain't out here. One, I can be somebody's guidance and teacher. I want to be able to teach people, you know, how to ride, be safer, so on and so forth, right? But, you know, I'm gonna get in here and get a coffee, man. I'm getting kind of parched. We'll be right back, though. We'll be right back. Also, man, this is Iron Bank coffee. I don't know if y'all can see that. Iron Bank. Sun's gonna be in the way, but Iron Bank coffee. Oh, that's a sick photo, bro. Take a snippet of that and put it on my IG. But Iron Bank coffee, this actually used to actually be an old bank. There's a lot of the vault doors and stuff like that are access ways into some of their little like rooms or whatever. But nevertheless, I've been here once. I kind of enjoy it. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's kind of bougie. It feeds the bouginess inside of me. So therefore, I came out. So let me get my little drink and I'm gonna get back with y'all. Well, like I was saying before I ended up going to get me some coffee. Oh damn, I forgot they had that antique store. It's open now. Whenever I was sitting down, I was kind of ducked off. I didn't really see it, but nevertheless. But yeah, the idea is to downsize. I mean, obviously not get rid of this bike, but get like a 400 or a 600. Go out there and go ride on the track. I think that is one of the bikes, or that was something that I missed out on because I went so big in bikes off the rip, you know, is the simple fundamentals and so on and so forth, you know. Some things that probably could help me out and saved me from making those mistakes on those bigger bikes. And going to like proper training, right? And the moral of the story is honestly, you can start on whatever the f you want to start on, bro. But whenever it's gonna come down to learning the shit that could save your life, so I think smaller is more than likely going to be better. Okay, in order for you to fight off the Grim Reaper a little bit longer, you know. I know some people they've gotten on Habusas, they've gotten, you know, Gixxer 1000s, S1Ks, all these big ass bikes for their first bikes, and you know, they were all right. They're still here, you know. Some of them may not have ever went down, you know, but it's just one of those things that it's just person dependent. But ideally, I do think that the best course of action is to start small and then go up from there. The way to go. Learn some shit, go take some courses, you know, Get some riding underneath you. Now, for some people starting off with like a 400 is just not it, right? I will say that if you've ever experienced a manual anything, whether it be a dirt bike, a four-wheeler, car even, right? Well, not necessarily a car, because like it's still different. Like you got to worry about body position and all that other shit. But nevertheless, I think I'm just going ahead and end out the video, man. I hope you guys find the content today somewhat useful if you're going out to go make your first purchase on a bike, or if it just introduced you to a new perspective on my personal growth as a rider and development as a rider in your skills and techniques and so on and so forth. So hope y'all enjoy. Holla back at your boy. If you like it, leave a like. If you want to see some more content or just want to stay plugged out with your boy, go ahead, give a subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Let's go. Beat the streets, everybody. BDS, baby. Beat the streets. Let's go. Peace.